Hi, welcome, Steele, and also Fabian. How are you today? Drive safe, Fabian. All right, today we're gonna talk about healthy life changes. Can help us, control control hypertension. And here are some of the home remedies I can share with you. And we'll be right back after this message. Hi, welcome back to Stress Out Stress Free. If you are new here, my name is Vincent Moon, where I help people like you stay stress free by changing one habit at a time. And today if you new, please put new in the chat so we can properly welcome you. Okay, all right. Today we're gonna talk about some stress free remedies for high blood pressure. Yes, stress free remedies, something you can do to help prevent it so that it won't be too late and it won't endanger you. Okay, all right. High blood pressure can be can be a silent killer because you never know you have it, but then when you have it, it's too late. So it develops over the course of several years, and usually you don't notice the symptoms. But high blood pressure can cause damage to the blood vessel, your organs like the brain, the eye, the heart, and kidney. So what we need to do is here are the some of the remedies we can do is number one is developing a healthy diet. Healthy diet is important, I think, because what it is you are what you put into your body, correct? That means you are what you eat, right? So in order to create, oops, in order to create a healthy diet or healthy lifestyle, what do? Because with the healthy diet, it helps reduce your blood pressure, your high blood pressure. Okay, and also it helps help you stay away from complications like heart disease, stroke, and heart attack. Yep. Okay. A healthy diet emphasize on the fruits, vegetables, whole grain, and lean protein like fish. Yeah, I know. For you, for the meat eater, it's not a fun thing to do. But it you can eat meat, but not too much. Yeah, and protein is protein too, but red meat is not a well recommended, but can always eat how do you say it? Not too much, not overdo it. Yeah. So make sure eat appropriate or enough. So all right. So what you can do is eat more potassium and less sodium. What does potassium do? So potassium, helps you cut back the salt and also lower your blood pressure. So it will help you, lessen up the uh, the uh, the salt in your system and also help release the tension in your blood vessel. So make it easy, not too like because blood pressure you put pressure into the your arteries, right? But or your blood vessel, right? So, but this with potassium, it helps relaxing it, so it's not loosen up, so not too much pressure. Yeah, and but you have to be careful. Too much potassium can also create kidney disease, and make sure before you start taking or increase your potassium intake, make sure you check with the doctor. Okay, all right. So what are the foods with that has potassium? So basically is uh, dairy food like milk, yogurt, fish. fish is one of those pretty. Fish has a lot of potassium too, and it's healthier. Make sure you get the deep 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 sea fish, or make sure you don't get the any farm raised fish. Wild caught is always the best. Fruits, fruits. Just remember, fruits is good, and make sure remember you try the stay away from the dirty dozen. Okay, and make sure is if you want to have fruits like apple, make sure it's organic instead of the regular one, because those are one of the dirty dozen fruits. Okay, of course, banana is one of them. Always have a banana a day. I sometimes have two bananas. Avocado is good. Oranges is good. Apricot is good, and eat a lot of vegetables. Greens are good for you, and sweet potatoes, tomato, greens, and spinach. These all have potassium, and it can literally help you your body to eliminate the salt and relaxes your vessels. Okay, just note that um, every every person is different. Everybody, different people responds to salt differently. Some are salt insensitive, some are salt sensitive. So when you take salt, all of a sudden your blood pressure goes up. You can feel it. And some are salt insensitive. They can take a lot of salt and then they can peel it off, and everything will be fine without raising the blood pressure. So okay, so and the other thing is we can do a DASH diet. I just recently found out the definition of DASH. That means D for dietary, A is approaches, 2 S is stop hypertension. So dietary approaches to stop hypertension. Isn't that smart way to dash? People keep saying like do dash diet, and we don't know what it is. Okay. Let me just stop for a little while. If you are just joining us, we are talking about how to some stress-free remedies to help you. Excuse me. Some stress-free remedies to help you lower your high blood pressure. Okay. Excuse me. Let me just get a sip of water. Still, today is different. Today I have some chrysanthemum and some Chinese herbs in there. Still always ask me what I'm drinking, so just telling you now, it's a chrysanthemum tea with some couple of Chinese herbs that I don't know how to say it. This is a Chinese recipe that was spreading around for COVID. So this is a good drink, good tea for COVID. Anyways, let's go back to the DASH diet. So DASH diet. Okay. So DASH diet is dietary approach to stop hypertension. Basically, DASH diet is it's a low sodium diet, which is great. You eat a lot of fruits, vegetables, low fat dairy, whole grains, fish, poultry, beans, and also but fewer sweets and red meat. Okay, we'll talk about sweets later, but fewer sweets is always good. Okay, and also you need to include like high protein foods like fish, such as salmon. You Canadians out there eat a lot of salmon. Salmon is one of my favorite. I have a friend who work in a sushi restaurant, so he gets his salmon like maybe twice a week. So sometimes I ask him to reserve me one, and so he will bring some. Everything is nice and cut and all nice and nicely packed. So what I do is I like to eat it sashimi style. So just put it in the freezer whenever I need. Whenever I need some salmon, I just defrost it and then put some wasabi and soy sauce and yum. Okay, salmon is a good source of high protein. Eggs, of course. Eggs. Um, I've been eating pasteurized eggs instead of like the regular eggs because pasteurized eggs is much better because the pasteurized means the chicken itself is like they they eat look for their own food, so basically eat worms and stuff, and that's and you see the difference between the egg yolk. The pasteurized eggs is much healthier, more protein, and also the difference in the egg yolk is the pasteurized egg yolk is more orangey than the regular eggs. Like the regular eggs will be yellowish, and then the pasteurized eggs yolk is more orangey. Yep. Okay. And over here in the United States, you can get it in Trader Joe's, and I shop a lot at Trader Joe's and Whole Foods. Yeah. Okay. So another source of protein is poultry and such as like chicken breast. Chicken breast, just make sure or chicken breast. Make sure that you have the organic one because the if it's non-organic, they feed them with all the GMOs and stuff, GMO corns and stuff, which is not healthy for you. All right, source of protein: beef, beans, legumes such as kidney beans, lentils, nut butter, and peanut butter. Chickpea is one of my favorite. Whenever I go to like free buffet salad, free buffet salad, That's the first thing I'll do. Chickpea and eggs. It's like the weirdest thing. Excuse me, but it's my favorite. Okay, and cheese or cheddar cheese. Yep, and okay, what you want to do is try to eat less processed food. Why do you think we should eat less processed food? Anyone? Why do you think we should eat less processed food? Yeah, processed food has extra salt and in it, and it's put in there so that to help stay a little longer or to enhance more flavor, I guess. So most popular high salt items, include like number one, deli meats. So that's why it's important to have eat organic deli meats because the way they process it and they put uh, they put they put nitrates in there, preservative in there, and it's really bad. Let's go to chat. Let's see what you say. Okay, chat still said that sounds good. That's talking about. I think we were talking about the uh, dietary and stuff. That sounds good. That sounds good. And yeah, it's bad. It's bad that you eat the processed food. Yeah. Plus, yeah, yep, and plus all the cholesterol from processed food. Yep, and canned canned soups. They have a lot of salt in there, and pizza, chips, and processed snacks. Processed snacks, they have the trans fat in there, which is also not good for not good for your body, right? Yep. Let's go to the chat again. Okay, the 7. Yes, 7 is always good. Yeah, sounds good. Yep. Yeah. So the most important thing is to read the label. Read the label, you know, to make sure that the it's not too much salt in there, and when the label said low fat, usually what it is high in salt and sugar, so it compensates for the loss of the fat, because the fat makes the food taste good. Okay, so what we need to do is we cut down, eat less processed food. So eat less sugar and also less salt. And also lower your not lower, in fact, stay away from refined carbohydrate, because all these can help you in lowering your blood pressure. Yep. So make it a practice again. Look at it, look at the labels. If the sodium listing is 5% or less, is considered low. So it's okay, but still use your what's that word called? Use your discretion. Yes. Okay. Yeah. And make sure while you're looking at the label, if it's 20% or more, stay away from it, because it's a really high level of sodium in there. So that's you have to be careful. And what I do is, as I told you earlier, I follow Flav City, FLAV City. His name is Bobby Parrish, I believe. He came out with an app, so it's called Flav City, FLAV City app. Go to I think it's only for Apple. Sorry, you Android users. In that app is I think let me see here. I have one. Oops. In that app, in that app, what you can do is just open up, and then you just use your camera and scan the label, and we tell you it's Bobby approved. And then if it's approved, they tell you what is in there. If it's not approved, they also tell you why it's not approved. Yeah. Let's go to the chat. Let's see what still said. But chips I eat here are 0 trans fat, 1 gram of saturated fat, but 250 grams. Yep, that's where they get you. Yeah, it's like no fat, but because they have to put the salt and the sugar into to replace the fat. But fat is good, but not like trans fat is not good. Yeah, and I usually eat chips now with Subway. Okay, yeah, it comes with Subway. I think chips comes in the Subway, right? Yep. Okay. Now stay away is better. Just make sure you have the healthy chips. Okay. I just joined the Thrive, THRIVE Thrive. They sell a lot of healthy food at a good price. So compared to other supermarkets like Whole Foods and Trader Joe's, and even sometimes with Costco. So it's good, and I've been getting the bone broth, and it's pretty cool. Beginning to like it, and I think that's one of the bone broth you can just drink it out of the carton box. So it's good. Still say, yeah, it comes with it. Chips comes with it. Yeah. Over here, I think the Subways here are the same too. Okay, let's see. So you have all the food. You control your food now. This is another thing is to increase your physical activity. So we've been talking about how to stay stress free, right? And pretty much I see in the articles and stuff, this pop out like all the time. What is it? Increase your physical activity. Basically, exercise, right? Yeah. Why do we need to exercise? Why do we need to exercise? What do you think? Right? To create circulation, right? So what you do is when you exercise, you make the heart pump, 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 right? Create the heart pump. That means blood have to move. So it helps with circulation. It helps uh, when the heart pump, it creates circulation, and when it creates circulation, it moves around the body, your organs and stuff. So when the blood is flowing, that means it's creating oxygen to the area. So wherever it's going, it's bringing oxygen to the area. When you have oxygen in the area, that means you will not have any pains and aches. Why? Because oxygen's with the circulation brings the oxygen. The oxygen help to take away all this pain. Yeah. Okay. So what exercise can you do? And it's recommended that do at least like 30 minutes of exercise every day. So what exercise do you normally do? Yeah. Let me see. Still say I can get good deals here on veggie healthy food. Good. Yeah, go for it. Go for it. I don't need to subscribe to those meals that delivered. No, these are not meals. These are like groceries. Healthy groceries. Healthy groceries that you can, like they have healthy chips and stuff. It's not meal. I don't like the meal because although it's fresh and everything, but still they have to put something in there to preserve the freshness, right? And I can get exercise walking there. Yep, that's one of the things we're going to be talking about. Yeah. So, like Steve said, you can get exercise walking to the supermarket, right? Yes, yes. So, some suggestion is if you working in a building or you working your house, your office is in a building or there's stairs. So instead of using the elevator to floor, or even get down to go down for lunch, use the staircase. Of course, like if you're on the 20th floor, I don't expect you to walk down 20 floors of steps or walk up 20 floors of steps. But if you want, you can do it too. It's much healthier because you're spending too much time sitting on a desk, and you don't get any exercise. You don't get any, your blood doesn't circulate that much. So which is good. Use the staircase, right? And still stay. When you go get something, walk there instead of driving there. Supermarket can be like maybe half a mile away. We are lazy nowadays. Jump on a car and go. Instead of jumping in the car and go, you can just drive there. Yep. Yeah, I was in California. My in-laws used to live in LA, so that's the worst thing though. In LA, everything is like 5 minutes away, but it's like few miles away. So you have to drive. But what you can do is also park far away and then walk to the supermarket. Yep. Let's see. Let's look at the chat. See what you have here. Oops. Wait. But at least 3 or 5 floor is fine. Yeah. 3 or 5 floor is fine. 6 is also better. I used to live in a 15th floor, but it's a project. So project is basically government subsidized building. So I was just renting from somebody, and the elevator always may get messed up. I guess they don't take care of it. And at that time, I was living in a city, and what I do is I try to stay healthy. Yeah, so I bicycle to work. So, and sometimes we come back, elevator is not working. So what do you do? How do you go home, right? So this is me like logging my bicycle, and then try to walk up like 15 flights of steps. You know, once after a while you get used to it. So it's it's kind of fun in that way. Those were my younger days. Yep, still, yeah, biking is always fun. Yeah, I love biking. But now in my area here, we have a lot of up and down hills, so I rather walk than bike. And still said I don't like elevators much. I'm glad I barely have to use mine. That's good. That's good. Yeah, yeah. Running up the stairs is much better and it's more fun. You use elevator is for lazy people, I think. But it's convenience. It's there. So if you have heavy groceries and stuff, use it. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to what we can do. Of course, let's say walking instead of driving, which is great, and uh, doing house chores. Believe it or not, doing house chores is an exercise. Yeah, maybe once in a while, mop the floor, or get down also on your hands and knees, polish the floor a little bit, make sure it's clean. And also if you have a house, do some gardening. Even with house, you can vacuuming the floor is good. Yeah, like still say just now, or I said just now, take a bike, go for a bike ride, and it's always fun. And still say that here bike path are flat. Oh, that's nice. Yeah. He- in my area now, we don't have bike path, but just cycle up and down hills. So, and that's one area a lot of bicyclists go biking, and it's literally up and downhill, and they love it. Of course, they have the expensive bike, like those fiberglass one, like the specialized brand, and some of them is like $10,000-$12,000 for the bikes. It's crazy, but that's how crazy people goes into bike riding. But anyways, it's a good sport. I'm not uh, damning them, but it all depends on your liking and hobby, and it helps. Exercises help. Or okay, and also you can play a team sports, which is a good way. Uh, as mentioned, like we have a field down in front of my apartment, and every Saturday you can see a bunch of people playing soccer. And before there was like older people. Now this kind of like this season now, I see a lot of older and younger people. So that way help socialize, and also with the socialization, help bonding, and create a stronger relationship. Mhm. Yep. Okay. And if you really can do it, can do a lot of combine a lot of stuff, like like aerobics exercise, resistance training, or high intensive interval trainings. Or what you can do is also, walk. And in this count, I have a friend who she used one of the steps. What's that called? I think it's Fitbit or something, where you count your steps. Yeah, she always said that. Oh, I did 5,000 steps now, even at school, because she's a assistant principal, and then she had to walk up the stairs, down the stairs to go to classes and check and stuff. So yeah, you can do steps too. You walk, count your steps, and that will help. That will be part of the exercise, and all these things, help lower your blood pressure. Yep. And as I mentioned earlier, we're going to talk about sugar, right? Yes, sugar, 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 sugar. Sugar, at first, I think this is way back. My sister-in-law was telling me, like, sugar is bad. Sugar is like the devil. Like, I didn't understand it. But now I know. Yeah. So, because when my younger years, I love dessert, and boy, if you tell me chocolate mud cake, forget it. I'll eat it like crazy. I remember one time, I was working in a restaurant that time, and one of the waitress had it's her birthday, so they have like big chocolate mud cake like this, and we were eating. We were singing. After singing, like nobody seems to like want to eat it. I ate about almost half of it, so it's like that's how crazy I am with dessert sugars and chocolate, especially chocolate mud cake. Yeah. Okay. So basically, what you need to do is cut back on sugar and refined carbohydrate. It helps you to number one, weight loss, and also lower your blood pressure. Yeah. So what do you think? Low carb diet or low fat diet is better? Which one is better? Low carb diet or low fat diet? Which one do you think is better? Well, according to the study, they both help weight loss, but low carb diet is more effective, and it helps lower your blood pressure. Whereas the low fat diet doesn't. Okay, and yeah, it helps. The low carb diet helps lower the pressure more than the low fat diet. Yep. Let's see the response here. Yeah, very expensive. It's good too. Yeah, I guess Steve was talking about the bicycle. Yeah. Yep. It's good and expensive. Yeah, it's what you pay for. It's like driving a Ferrari or a Honda. Bad comparison, but something like that. Hmm? Or even 1 second, let me see what is this. Oops. Okay, low carb. Yes, yes. Yeah, still you're on a roll, right? Yeah, low carb diet is better because low fat is just putting more sugar and more salt into your body. So low carb is always better. So stay away from low fat. Okay. All right. So let's move to now that first we know what to eat, and then we do the exercise thing, and now managing your stress. What are the ways or many other ways to manage your stress? Yes, number one was exercise. We mentioned that earlier. What other stuff can you do? What can you do to manage your stress so that your blood level, so that you calm your blood pressure down? Yeah. Basically, when you get stressed, blood pressure goes up, right? So when you stress, sometimes you feel like heat, your face is hot or something. That's when your blood pressure is going up. Okay. All right. The most common one is take a deep breath. Right, when stress, take a deep breath. Hold it for 5 seconds. 2, 3, 4, 5. See the difference? Yeah. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and do a couple of times, and you feel calmer. Yep. And next thing is meditate. Meditate is very helpful and it works. And next, muscle relaxation. How do you do that? How do you relax your muscle, right? So basically, in order to do that, just loosen up and let go. So basically, just relax and think that think muscle loosen up and you feel it. Let me just change the camera a little bit. Oops, towards this side. I need to fix that later. Two. Okay. All right. Where were we? Muscle relaxation. Yes. Okay. Yoga. Yoga is good for you. Yoga involves like stretching and also the posture, help control your breathing and meditation techniques too. When you do yoga, it helps relaxes your body and lower your blood pressure. And this is one of the Asian thing. It's called Tai Chi, I believe. Especially still you're in Chinatown, right? You're close by Chinatown. Every morning you will see like the older ladies and the older gentlemen. They'll be doing like Tai Chi, move their hands, and Tai Chi is a slow movement exercise, and it helps circulation. And with the calm movement, it helps relaxes the body. And when it helps relaxes body, that means your blood pressure is low, not high, right? Okay. These are techniques that helps you, and it's also promote you getting better sleep. Okay. All right. Let's go to the next one. We have eat some dark chocolate. So for chocolate lovers, you have a treat. Yeah. What happens is dark chocolate, only dark chocolate, not white chocolate. I know now is oops, bad. I know now is over here in America is Halloween season, so you will find like white chocolate popping out, or even it's like Christmas time, you know. So it's Christmas time, Halloween time, Thanksgiving time. That's where white chocolate pops out. Yeah, we used to put white chocolate in pumpkin bread from Trader Joe's, and it's really yummy. So that's that. But you can't have that right now. You can have that right now. Yes. Okay. Dark chocolate. So what dark chocolate do is it helps lower your blood pressure, and dark chocolate should be about 67% percent of cacao, and eat about 2 squares of it per day help decreases the your blood pressure, and it would help lower your inflammation too. So, and what it does, they have something called flavonoids. It helps dilate and widen the blood vessel too. So not hot chocolate. I have a friend that does hot chocolate yoga, and that's her YouTube channel name, Hot Chocolate Yoga, and she teaches yoga, and she's very good in it. All right, let's see what we have here. Too sweet. Oh wait. White chocolate is pure sugar. Okay, and it's too sweet. Okay, all right, I got you. Let's see what else you have here. Yes, I used to long ago in my area where I live in Chinatown. At my elementary school, I went there and they did it a lot. Yep. Yeah. You know, it's like a Chinese thing. Everywhere they go, they have to like go to find a park, and a lot of them they do Tai Chi there, and some I even see like some do the sword dancing. Yeah, they do the sword dancing too. So, which is a good exercise, and a lot of Asians they all love to do exercise. That's how they keep them going. Yep, Tai Chi is one of those, and it's pretty easy. You don't need any instrument. All you need to do is move, and you know, and it's a slow movement. So it's like you just exercise and do it, and then go like slow, and then it's very relaxing. Yep. Let's see. Chinese just walk a lot in my area. Yep. Yeah. Good you mentioned that. Yeah. A lot of people now. So what the Chinese people believe or the Asian people believe, right? You know, after you eat, you just after dinner you go out, you walk, and then it helps the digestion and also help relaxes you. Yeah. My in-laws, they used to live in Arcadia, California. It's only at first it's only them one a couple of families, a Chinese family, and then later on, like maybe 5 years later, like wow, there's a lot of Chinese there, and or Asians. So what happened is that you see that after like dinner, maybe 6 o'clock, you see people walking around up and down around the area. Yes, that's what we all do. You know, after you eat the food, just want to relax and go out, do some walk, and what they think is help you digest the food, but that's not the case because the the stomach don't know. I mean, the brain doesn't know it's time to process the food, or I mean it's time to yes, process the food or to walk. So technically it doesn't help, but we do it anyways. Okay, the next thing is we went through food and went through exercise, we not manage stress, and the next thing is have a cleaner lifestyle. What do I mean by cleaner lifestyle? What do you think? What do you think it should be? Right? Well, a cleaner lifestyle. 1 second, this is bugging me. Let me just adjust the screen a little bit. Okay, there we go. All right. Cleaner lifestyle. Okay, cleaner lifestyle is number one. What is it? Cleaner lifestyle. Make sure it's clean. Your air is clean. Smoking. Okay, smoking causes immediate but temporary increase in your blood pressure. Yep, increase your blood pressure, and the chemical in the tobacco increases the blood rate, increases the heart rate, and creates pressure in the blood, and is damaging to your blood vessel. Okay, and also if when you increase the blood pressure, damage the blood vessel, which is cause inflammation, and what happens is it narrows your arteries. Okay, and it also can harden your arteries too. And also, secondhand smoking does the same thing too. So if you are smoking and you have kids at home, or if you are smoking, you have family members in you, please stop smoking because it secondhand smoking is worse than the first-hand smoking, and especially with kids, it's going to affect you. Okay, affect you and your family. So I remember a while ago. This way back actually. My friend was telling me, try, stop smoking, stop smoking, stop smoking. I'm like, why? His father smokes, and what happened is he got sick. Of course, like he got cancer, and also it affects the whole family, because not from secondhand smoking, but because of the yes, we are in the Asian community, or the Chinese community. We are taught to, like, when you grow up, take care of your family, take care of your parents, take care of your mom, take care of your brothers, sisters. Yes. So yes. So his father has, I believe, lung cancer, and he said it's affecting everybody. Why? Because everybody needs to take turn to take care of him, and also we, of course, we do it out of love, but it's like his father can see that he's burdening the kids and the wife and everyone. So yes, it's good to stay away from cigarettes. It helps if you care for your loved ones. Secondhand isn't as bad as smoking. Yeah, yeah. You get that, but it for other people is not that good. There's third hand smoking. The hand. Yep, yep. So overall, no matter what you say, smoking is not good, and it's just messing people up. Yep. So stay away from smoking, and of course, you want your blood pressure to be low, and you don't want your kids to have high blood pressure because of you, or your family member to have high blood pressure just because of you. You want to smoke. So, okay, next thing is also, if you are drinking too much, please help. Help yourself. Consume enough alcohol, but not too much. Yeah, not too much. And make sure you don't have a alcohol dependency. And if you have that, go seek help and try to reduce. And the better thing is, like, stop altogether, because alcohol can raise your blood pressure. Okay. All right. Next thing you want to consider is to cut back on your caffeine intake. Yep, cut back on your caffeine intake. Because what happens is caffeine can raise your blood pressure, even though temporarily, like 45 to 60 minutes. But the reaction on the, it helps. It what do you call that? I lost my thoughts. All right, it creates, it increases the blood pressure, and it's no good. So, and if you really want, maybe you can try the decaffeinated. It helps much better, and decaffeinated coffee is, it will help, will not increase your blood pressure that much. Yes. Okay, and if you, the best is have tea. Where the English, like, it's time for tea. Yeah, the English people like to take tea time, right? And that helps them to take a break from work, which is, to take a break in the afternoon. So that help relaxes them. Why? Tea help relaxes you. So a cup of green tea or chamomile tea or some chrysanthemum tea will help relaxes you. Yep. Okay, I think last but not oh 1 second, yeah. Last but not least, yes. Before we go to that, let's go to the chat and see what vaping is bad too. Yep. Vaping is actually worse because there's chemical in there and also it goes I think chemical in there and also goes directly but you know uh chemical goes directly, yes, but everything goes directly in there, right? I think I've seen some research saying that it is worse than tobacco because it's something in that in the vapor or something. I'm not sure, but something in the vapor goes directly to the brain and hit your system right away. I guess something to that effect. Yeah. Drinking is bad for the throat. So stay away from drinking. You still. Tea is good. Herb is good. Yeah. Yep. Herbal tea like peppermint, chamomile. What else they have? They have a lot of minty tea. Or any other teas that are. Oh yeah. Um, hibiscus tea is good for reducing blood pressure. What I do is I buy a bunch of hibiscus dry leaves and then boil in the water. Put some I will put some cane sugar in it, or what I'm using right now is a what do you call that? Totally forgot. Non sugar. I forgot what it is. It's in the cloth. It's in my thing, but anyways. Let's make sure natural, not natural. It will come back to me. I'll let you know. Hard liquor, especially, yep. Hard liquor is definitely not good because I have a friend, he came over here from Malaysia, it's winter time, it's fun, have some hard liquor, warm you up. Next thing you know, after he graduated, maybe like 5 6 years later, he had the his kidney was damaged and he unfortunately he didn't survive and he died from drinking hard liquor. Yeah, and well, I haven't drank it at all. Maybe Friday. Uh-oh. Today, all my friends were drinking, decided not to join. Good, yeah. You know, technically, maybe you have to think to change your group of friends because you are who you hang out with. Yeah. Just say, okay, so, still, okay. Why is that moving out the frame? Okay. This is good, that is good, that is also good. Okay. All right. Last but not least, if you join us at this last point here, it's okay. Today we're talking about some stress-free remedies for your high blood pressure. So, okay, last but not least, we are going to talk about, last but not least, you need to get a good and restful sleep. What does that mean? Good and restful sleep, right? Hey, I'm young, I'm strong. I can party to 6 o'clock in the morning, take a nap, and then go to work at 8 o'clock and then 8 to 9 to 5, come back, wash out, and then go party again until 6 o'clock in the morning, and then do it again. Yes, I remember when I was doing corporate massage. There's one girl. She's crazy. She's doing it. So she worked 9 to 5 at the job, right? And then after 5, she go babysit till like 9 o'clock. I think 9 or 10 o'clock. I'm not sure. And then after that, she go party. She party till like 4, 5 o'clock, and then take a few hours of nap, and then go to work. And she does that every day. I told her like, you are crazy, but she's smart. She come and get a massage with me. That time was like 20 minutes for the corporate massage, and it helps. But that's not the way you do it. Like most people say they want to get their beauty sleep, like the ladies, they say they want to get beauty sleep. Yes, it's correct. You need to get sleep. Why? Because if you don't get enough sleep, it can affect your blood pressure. And people who are, excuse me, people who are sleep deprived are usually what? Ooh, too much gas. People are sleep deprived are usually high risk with blood pressure. For some people, a good night's sleep isn't easy. So, what you need to do to get a restful sleep? Okay, number one, try to regulate your time. Make sure you sleep at a scheduled time. Let's say you go to bed at 10 o'clock. Make sure you go to bed at 10 o'clock. So you want to set up your room so that it's relaxing and ready to go to sleep. And exercise during the day, not towards the night or towards your sleeping time, right? And again, make sure is spend some time relaxing at night before you go to sleep. So that's how you can sleep better. People who sleep less than 7 hours and more than 9 hours are associated with increased hypertension. And people with 5 hours sleep are linked to the risk of long-term people. Let me scratch that. Let me just rewind that. Okay, people who regularly sleep less than 5 hours a night will or have the risk of long-term hypertension. So, please have enough sleep. Don't sleep less than 7 hours. Don't sleep less than 7 hours or more than 9 hours. Okay, so just go on, sleep well. If you need to take a nap, take a power nap, and which can help you re-energize. Yeah. Okay, let's go back to the chat and see if we have anything else. Okay. Haha, that's not good at all. What were you referring to? I forgot. You're talking about drinking, right? Okay. All right. Partying is okay, and we cannot every day. Yep, you're right. Yes. Hey, still very good. Yes, partying, weekends is fine. Not every day. Every day is gonna be a crazy thing. What do they say about wild kids and wild boys and wild girls? Wow, right? Work, party, work, party. That's all they do. But anyways, you do that when you're young, it's okay. But still, make sure you be aware of it. Don't overdo it, because anything you overdo is no good. Okay. All right. Well, we have spent quite some time today. A lot of explanation, but all right. Thank you very much for watching. Okay, once again, if you're new here, don't forget to subscribe. And if you want to support me, you can go to buymeacoffee.com/VincentWoon. Help support me. Oh yeah, the super chat is working now, so you can also click on the super chat. It's working and it's not compulsory. Yeah, and if you want to reach me, you can reach me at can you see? Nope. Okay. You can reach me at Facebook, Stress Out Stress Free, and Stress Out Stress Free at Instagram, and Vincent Woon at Twitter. And of course, you can always get me here in YouTube. Okay? And don't forget to click the like button and share. And last but not least, stay stress-free by changing one habit at a time. One habit at a time. Why is it so small? Okay, and I see you in the next video. And once again, thank you for joining us. Alright, thank you Steele, thank you Fabian, and thank you those who are watching but not in the chat. Thank you for your support, and I see you in the next video. Once again, don't forget to drop a like and share with your friends. Thank you.